PUBG Mobile. It's pretty good. I just got a win, which is awesome. Instead of just putting up the gameplay, I thought let's talk about what I liked, what I didn't like, and then we can have some gameplay going, while we do that. The first thing I really like about PUBG Mobile is that it's easy. It's way easier than PUBG on the computer or on the Xbox. So that's great. I really loved it. It makes it so much more fun to play on the smaller device. Aim assist really helps. It's amazing. It's so nice to aim in the vicinity and make a hit. I find a lot of people just trying to line up their shots for way too long. I think a lot of people are missing the value of the aim assist. So they're standing there, they're trying to line up their shots, they're taking way too much time. If you just aim down your sights in the general direction, smash down that auto or that burst, you're gonna make a hit, you're gonna make a kill. So you can get high kill counts. It's super fun. Another thing I really liked about PUBG Mobile is that it's pretty much a full PUBG experience, but on your mobile device. You've got the same mechanics. You've got the same vehicles and weapons and the same structure of parachuting into the island. The blue circle coming in, the white circle, the red zones. All of these things are there. It feels like a very fully fledged PUBG experience. The controls on a touch panel aren't amazing, but mobile games never have great controls. They're never that great, let's be honest. But it's pretty good, it's pretty usable, and it's a lot of fun. Another thing that makes it a lot easier than on the PC is that you've got a whole bunch of noobs running around. They got no pants on, they're trying to aim, they're punching, they're jumping, they don't know what they're doing. And frankly, they're cannon fodder. So for now, you can get a nice high kill count, so that's nice if you're not that good at the game, and it's awesome. One of those quality of life improvements that I was talking about is auto pickup and auto upgrade. So if you walk over an item that you have need of, it's going to pick it up automatically. So if you don't have a helmet, a bulletproof vest, a backpack, a gun, if you walk over those items, it's going to pick those up for you. If you've got a handgun and a shotgun, and you walk over an AK or an M4, it's going to pick those up for you. It's going to automatically upgrade your weapons. It's going to upgrade your level 1 gear to level 2 and level 3 going up. So that's great. It's just one of those little things. It's one less thing to worry about when the controls are already a little bit tricky. You're trying to use as many fingers as you can on that touchscreen. So one less thing to worry about. That's great. It's really nice. I don't know how intelligent it is. I don't know if a 50% level 3 vest is better than a 60% level 2 vest, and whether it will make that change. I don't know if it does that yet. I'll have to let me know in the comments if you've noted that, but I haven't picked that up. All I can see is that it just upgrades you consistently 1, 2, 3. But it is a full PUBG experience on your mobile device, which is interesting. It's a strange choice for a mobile device because it's not a casual game by any means. This isn't a game like Angry Birds or something where you can open up the game, play for a few seconds and jump straight out again. The Tetris game that I play a lot of, you can jump in there mid game, like the blocks are halfway down, you can exit that app no problem. When you come back in, you get 3 seconds, count it down and you carry on. That's casual gaming at its best. This is not a casual game. You commit to a match with 100 other people, they're in there, they're looking for you, the circle's coming in, you have to commit for that full match. If you don't, you're going to be left out in the blue, you're going to die, you're going to be found and killed. So this is not a casual game. So that's interesting. I've seen some people talk about this as sort of the next evolution in mobile gaming and the future of mobile gaming. I wouldn't take it that far, but it definitely is a different direction for mobile gaming, and it's a bit more mature and a bit more serious. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but for this game it works and it's a hell of a lot of fun. Some of the things I didn't like. The big one is the feet. The sound your feet make is ridiculous. It just goes the whole time and it's just And you hear this in the lobby and you never really get it out of your ears because it's just and the more people are around, the worse it gets. And in the lobby, it's just everybody. It's terrible. When you're walking inside a house and somebody's walking outside, it's just madness, and you can't tell the difference. The volume is way too loud on those footsteps, and it just sounds so inserted into the world. It sounds ridiculous and it's annoying, and I hope that they turn that volume down in the next patch. Another thing that's tough on the phone is that these characters are tiny. They are small. You're aiming sometimes at something that's half an inch or less. You know, you're trying to make contact with this, and that's where a lot of people are falling down. That's where a lot of people are running into trouble. They see this tiny little 10 pixel thing and they're trying to shoot at this thing, they're trying to line it up perfectly. They just need to aim in the general direction and just hit that thing. And generally you're gonna make a kill, or you're gonna knock someone that way. Another possible drawback is that if you're playing on an iPad, you have a definite advantage over somebody playing on a phone. I've played a few duo games with a friend where they're on a phone and I'm on an iPad, and I can see things that they just cannot see. Enemies in the distance, I can see things on the ground where they just cannot see them. They can't tell the difference between different kinds of weapons, whereas on the iPad it's a lot more visible. So that's interesting. I would say if you've got an iPad and a phone, use the iPad for this game. It's definitely going to be better. You're going to be just a little bit of an edge on the phone people. There's no replay camera, which kind of feels silly because we've just gotten used to it on the PC, and you just realize how awesome it is, because in the early days of PUBG, you know, you're running along and you're killed and you don't know why, you don't know where, you don't know what it was. Is it somebody with a 15x scope half a kilometer away? Is it a guy with a crossbow just in the bush right next to you? You'll never find out, you'll never know. That sucks, you know, that's not great. If you look at Fortnite, their biggest competitor in the Battle Royale genre, they have really dealt with this replay thing so well. When you die, you straight away go into spectating the person who killed you, and so on and so on. And so you're able to stay engaged all the way to the end of the match. This is awesome. With this PUBG Mobile, you don't even get a death cam, so you don't even know who killed you. So that's not great. Another thing around the deaths that isn't amazing is that there's no death animation. So that feels a little bit silly, and it kind of takes away a little bit of the enjoyment of the actual kill. I don't want to sound like a psychopath, but not seeing the person actually respond to those shots is a little bit of a letdown. So you're shooting, you know, and the next thing is just gone. You know, the person's just gone. You know, so that's a bit lame, because you're shooting at somebody and maybe there's been a bit of a protracted battle, and you know, you get them, bam, and it's just a cloud of green smoke, and oh well, that's it, that's over. It just would make it feel so much more polished and so much more finished if there was just a little collapse, you know, just something, just falling over, just seeing, oh, there we go, they hit the ground, it's over, there we go, great. It would just be a nice little improvement. Alright, so now we're just going to look at this final kill here. This was extremely stressful. Again, full PUBG experience. I was shaking. I was as nerve-wracked and stressed as I am in a normal PUBG game on the PC. You know, you're so stressed because you don't know where the person is. Are they lying down in the grass? Are they hiding in a bush? You don't know. This time, he was in those houses. I knew he was. I had such a strong feeling he was, but I was still terrified that he was going to come out from a bush right next to me and just finish him. And there he is, he's coming out. And again, no death animation, kind of loses it a little bit. But still, a win is a win, winner chicken dinner, always a good time. Guys, so this is the new format. I hope you like it, let me know what you think. My plan is to have a look at some cool games, have a look at some cool comics, maybe look at some series. I'm not gonna do series. Maybe have a look at some movies. If there's a Marvel movie coming out, maybe we'll talk about. There's not gonna be movies. I just didn't feel like carrying on with the normal gameplay streamer style videos that I've been putting on the channel so far. I'd like to mix it up. I'd like to give it a format like this where we can chat about something that's come out. We'll have a look at some new games. We'll have a look at some of those games that I just keep coming back to. The games that really just draw me back in every time. We'll explore those a little bit. Some lesser known games maybe. I'd also like to finish out and just put a spotlight on a creator that I think is really worth watching. A Twitch streamer, a YouTuber, an Instagrammer even. You know, just a quick last way to finish off the video. I don't want the YouTube police to come and arrest me, so I have to say like and subscribe, and I have to point in corners like this, but seriously, it does help a lot. It helps me know if this is the kind of videos you want to watch or not. Please leave me a comment, tell me if it's any good. Tell me a comic that you're enjoying. Tell me a game that you're enjoying. Let's talk about it. Thanks guys.